So this morning we have a problem, and it illustrates a good point. This is well number 1, and it's summertime, and we just opened the pool. So typically we would use this well for the house water and the barn water for the horses, and only use well number 2 to top up the pool and that sort of thing. But the problem now is that this well is not working. I think it's the pump. So what we got to do is we got to run pump number 2, which is the well number 2, that well over there that my lovely assistant is now panning to. We got to run it to the house, but also through the house, through this well system here to the barn, so we can get water for the horses. So right now, if you followed this, you'd see the water's coming out of the well. It's coming here. It's going through this filter that you can see over here. Right? It's going into the water softener, it's coming out of the water softener, and this is going to the house. So the key when we turn the other well on is to have the water not come backward through this softener system, because it'll screw it up. So what we want to do before we put the other well on to the house, because the other well, like I said, is turned off to the house. Before we turn that well on to the house and let the water come back through here, we got to bypass this softener system so we're not coming backward through the softener system. Okay, so here's how we're going to do that. So if you look right here, this well has, this water is coming, this is going to come, it's going to the house now, it's going to come back from the house. So what we want to do is we want to turn it off here and on here. So now if you followed that water back from the house, it would come from the house here. It can't go into the softener because of this ball valve right here. So it's going to come here. It's going to come here. It can't go into the softener here. And it's going to go across here, back here, back here, here. This is still open. And now it's going to go back through the barn. It's really just a matter of following the flow of that water. But the key is to not go backward through the water softener. So now I can go to the other well, turn it on to the house. The water will be coming through the house. It'll come through this pipe. It'll come here. It'll come here. It can't go into the softener. It'll come around. It'll come through this filter system here. With this open and this open, this is the valve here to the barn. Water can come from the other well through this system without screwing up the softener and go to the barn.